interact with the accounting officer, the district public accounts committee, and the local leaders. Our major target is to find out the challenges that the accounting officers normally face when they are handling the Auditor General's report. We came here because in most cases, after receiving the report from the Auditor Generals, we find so many problems with these accounting officers. The pensions, the salaries, wages are normally paid. Huge amount of money are normally sent back from the district to the central government. Yet the local people demands for so many kind of services. That is why we thought it wise as a committee to come on the ground and find out exactly what are the problems. Why is it the local governments are ever sending back the money to the central government?
One of the significant concerns raised was a swift transfer of accounting officers juxtaposed against the non-transferable of district heads of departments. Accounting officers advocated for the transferability of department heads to enhance operational efficiency.
If a district engineer knows he's not going to work for more than 5 years and is accountable for his work in that local government, he will not compromise on the length of roads from maybe 20 kilometers to 7 because the chairperson needs about half a kilometer. Because so I'm sorry to talk about the chairperson. It breeds it breeds impunity for the accounting officer to deal with such people.
During discussions, accounting officers expressed the difficulties faced while working with certain department heads, citing instances of threats and operational hindrances.
I transferred 4 million shillings up to now in this financial year to the recovery account, only for the wealth, but why LP zero? So I called the focal person. He told me that the youth who had enterprises related to livestock have said their livestock animals were raided by the enemies. So nobody should ask them. And therefore, there's need to go slow. In what? Mr. Cow, you may have to go slow. This is Karamoja.
And as we say, we are untouchable. What will Cow do? I'm in allegiance with this chairperson or with any member of political influence in the local government. And like the chairman indicated here, you will appear alone. And the first question will be, Cow, are you in charge?
Are normally complaining that the heads of departments are ever there fixed, they are not transferable, yet they are the problem causers in most of the districts. And as a committee, we feel this is very correct. Because looking at the CFO, the Chief Finance Officer, you find the Chief Finance Officer, for example, the district like Moroto, he has been here for more than 20, 30 years. Once it is recruited by the district, the person is not transferable until he or she retires. I think this one is also bogging down the activities. It is making somebody to get so much used to, and at the end, the person would get used to how to steal the resources. On this note, we shall recommend to Parliament, let the heads of department also be transferable. Let them be transferred from Moroto to Kotido, to a beam, so that they also experience how that particular district works. The same way we transfer the cows of the districts, let it be done to the heads of the department. Let the
Councillors' reluctance to address district public accountant committee reports and chronic understaffing emerged as a prominent issue highlighted by many accounting officers and town clerks across the 9 districts and 2 municipalities.
I have 11 lower local governments, 9 sub-counties and 2 town councils. Of the 9 sub-counties, I have 2 sub-county chiefs. And of the 2 town councils, I have none return clerks. So I am moving meanderingly the available resources. I have 11 local governments. I have 4 extension staff offering essential services. I have 3 CDOs running 11 sub-counties. This CDO, there's one who is a sub-county chief somewhere, is a policy chief somewhere, is an executive officer somewhere, and that's how we are moving. But somehow the these mistakes in Kampala, they're very quick to say, this makes you are non-performers. You are doing nothing. You are just sitting. So, my request, let us impress upon finance and public service. Currently, they are saying they want to have the payroll audit report available. Can the parliament put pressure on them to fast track and finish that so that the government recruitment is lifted and we are allowed to recruit? Another issue of recruitment, I wonder, within the financial year, we get shorted in wage and we keep requesting finance to give us additional money. And they do. One would think logically, when they are releasing IPF for the next financial year, they would have added what they released and the additional fund we requested to inform the IPF for the next financial year. But year in, year out, they give us the original fund figure. And when they call us, they just keep on lambasting us. You are poor planners. You don't think critically. You don't think strategically. Why do you keep on requesting for additional work? Yet you know we are requested 3 times in a year. Why don't you add the original figure? That's the supplemental you have given us to be the planning figure for the next financial year.
One is non-implementation of the LG Park recommendations. Many district parks prepare reports, but they are not taken on by the council. Treasury memorandums have not been presented in council, and that bogs down the morale of the LG Park members. Area number 2 is unaccounted for funds. The Auditor General and the internal audit reports, much of it is on unaccounted for funds and a few issues on policies. There is a laxity and impunity amongst the employees of council, as stated by the cow of Karena. People are left to account, and the accounting officers are also taking their time. And it brings me the question, are you in charge? I know in Karamoja
policy mandate. On the 1st of July 2021, Constituency Center 4 was given hospital status in Lugoro, Gilbert. Up to now, up to today, no recruitment has taken place. The hospital, the so-called hospital, is operating with staff, 24 staff. In the why everybody is alone? 24 staff. Hey, members, we must get serious. We must get serious, otherwise we shall remain. Yes.
Additionally, Karamoja's district chairpersons and mayors expressed dissatisfaction with funds being reverted to the central treasury and the frequent transfer of accounting officers within a short span.
This time rather early, second quarter. But it has been practice. They give you money by 10th or 15th of June to be spent and accounted before 30th of June. What miracle did you do? The best is, let the money go back. You are safer that way. When I doing service in the early 2000, the guideline and the law would only require evidence of commitment of fund. All we needed to do was to avail the accounting officer with a cow. Evidence that contracts have already been signed. Implementation is going on, and that money will remain in the fund. Can we go back there? You see, collect all this money, take back to treasury, it doesn't come. Because they tell you money which is not spent, every project going to be made within the financial year, make it a priority in the next plan. So you shall be reducing the number of investment within the vote. If you would have listened down to a number of 3 schools constructed, since the other year you didn't complete a school, you must make it a priority this year. So you are implementing one project in 2 years. But if you could just show commitment evidence of commitment of funds, this money will roll the financial year, then we still use it.
The other one is money swept always to the center. What the Ministry of Finance respects is you give the money. That's what they give back. The rest of the funds, they don't give back. I want to give again an example of Karamoja. We have issues with war. While we constructed the administration block, they say that's their land. Government gave us money. When it was about, in February, we saw that they were not clearing us. We wrote to Ministry of Finance that we want to use this money to take the office elsewhere. They told us, no, what you do, it is late. They wrote by the way. And they said, it is late, what you do, take back the money, we shall bring back. When we are following up, they are saying that one expired by 30th June this year. Why is it that it's only you give to money that they bring back? This thing they say they are bringing back money is you give to only. The rest of the money, they sweep it. The other one is, I appreciate the reforms in the government. We now have IFMIS, we now have programs. IFMIS is becoming an issue also somewhere. I think just because of personalities manning it. We have desk officers in ministries. The accounting officer who's at U1 passes a requisition. But the desk officer of U4 in Kampala takes his own time to approve this for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and delay activities at the district. Can you imagine? And somebody U4 refusing the requisition of a U1 man. It is just becoming a problem. A director.
The Parliamentary Public Accounts Committee shared their insight and pledged to diligently pursue the raised concerns.
The accounting officers are normally being transferred every now and then, and that is affecting the services in the district. Because the accounting officer may come here today, within 3 months is transferred, or all the creativity, the plans that he has for that district is not yet done. Therefore, those are the challenges that we found on the ground. We shall go and
mining areas and marble mining areas that they are restricted to go there. But when that is their area of jurisdiction, they are wondering if they are to assess how much revenue they can get from those other places of the marble mining areas and gold mining areas they can't access. So my humble appeal is that government should allow those other local governments to access. Then secondly, it's about the UPDF brigade. UPDF brigade, that they have been given contracts to construct either schools, either its facilities, but they do work at their pace, and they don't consider districts to supervise them or to monitor them. They don't take them serious. So we want to appeal to government also. If UPDF brigade is given contracts to construct schools in Karamoja but all over the country, if they are doing so, let them accept the district leadership, the district local governments, the cows to monitor and supervise so that we can have value for money.
It is concerned with local government of part of public service, because there is no way we can expect you to achieve your results if you do not have the adequate manpower. All of us when we serve in those positions, we have the adequate manpower, not maybe 100%, but maybe at least 85, 90. But having one staff in a department of 9 and you expect to yield results really is, expecting too much. So we would like to encourage you to continue with your work and to say that we shall do as much as possible on our part to ensure that some of the gaps which you are putting out